In this video, I will be emphasizing how important it is to have a good environment around you. Your surroundings affect you in a way that you can't even imagine. Like, you might even be unconscious about it, but it does affect you. So when people tell me, oh, I'm in control, like the environment doesn't affect me, I'm in control of myself. No, you're not. Like, no, you're not. Let me give you some examples. So imagine you're a guy. Well, imagine you're a guy. Like, if you're a guy and you want to work on your project, okay, or you want to do homework. So you go to your desk and you're like, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to work on this project. But then you sit down at your desk, and on your desk, what do you have there? You have a bunch of like bottles of Vaseline and Aveeno, you have a bunch of Kleenex, and you have your computer next to you. What do you think you're gonna do? Are you gonna work on your project? Are you gonna do your homework? Or are you gonna beat your meat like a monkey? Yeah, you see? So it's important to control the environment because, again, the same guy, if the desk he had like books and he had the things that he needs to like work, well, he would have gone and did the work instead of doing something else. Now, another example is people want to eat healthy, okay, and they try to eat healthy, but when you go in their kitchen, there's like chocolate laying down everywhere, like chocolate cakes, donuts, and I'm like, well, you're not gonna eat healthy if you have all of this like around your house, especially in the beginning stages when you try to like stop doing something that you're addicted to because yeah, sugar is addicting. So especially in the beginning when you try to quit a habit, if you have like a bunch of things that triggers that old habit, well, of course you're gonna do the whole habit, okay? You're not gonna change. So if you have chocolate laying down everywhere, yeah, maybe one day you will have like you will tough it out, you know? You're not gonna eat it. You're gonna be like, oh, I didn't eat any chocolate, you know, for one day max. Then you're gonna eat it because your eyes see chocolate every single second because it's laying down everywhere in your kitchen. Again, your environment. You have chocolate everywhere. Of course, you're gonna eat it. Now, the third thing is, and this one is important, a lot of people are disorganized and they always ask me, oh, how can I be like more organized? How can I make better decision? I don't, I'm always like confused. I have like brain fog. I'm having a hard time to like plan everything. And then I go to their house and I go into the room and it's so messy. Like there's clothes like everywhere. There's food. There's Kleenex. There's everything laying down everywhere. And I'm like, how can you expect to be organized in your life and in your mind if all your surroundings is all messy? It doesn't make sense. Like it's a bit indicator of if you're organized or not. I'm telling you, if you go and like 99% of the time you go to someone's house or their car or whatever, and if it's all messy, they're probably messy in their life too. Like it's just a reflection of themselves. So they're messy, they create an environment which is messy, and then because they live in an environment which is messy, their life becomes messy. Okay, it's a loop. It's a loop that you have to break because I never seen someone with a yeah. I think everyone that I met, if their room was not clean and was all over the place, they were not in a good place in their lives. Like it just correlation, okay, correlation. And I heard an example, and it's not for me. This analogy, I think someone else did it, but I think it's amazing. So I will repeat it. I don't know if anyone of you watched the movie Limitless. So in a movie, basically the guy takes a pill and it makes him like way more intelligent, like way more intelligent. And the first thing the guy does when he takes the pill and becomes more intelligent, he goes to his apartment. He sees that his apartment is all messy and all disorganized. And the first thing he do, he cleans. He cleans his apartment. So he takes a pill and that makes him like super intelligent. And the first thing he does is clean his apartment. And I think it's a good example. That's a good example. And here's the problem. People would say like, "Oh, I'm in control. The environment doesn't affect me." Well, okay, it might not affect you when you're in a good mood or when you have energy, when you're like everything's going well. Yeah, you might not get influenced by your environment. However, if you're tired, if you're sad, the environment will have such an effect on you. You can't even realize how we're so influenced by the environment when we're tired or when we're sad. Like everything around us does affect us. So, for example, you're sad, okay? You're sad. And what you have in front of you is your computer and you have the app of Netflix open. Do you think you will do something productive in that moment? No, you will go on Netflix and just waste your time watching movies all night and be tired the next day, okay? So your mood does affect how you will respond to things and it will affect your decision. And this is why I put so much effort in building an environment that will work for me, not against me. So I put so much effort right now to build an environment that will help me later on. And you need to do the same thing. Set up an environment around you that will help your future self to make the right decisions, especially when you're going to be like not feeling that good. So, if for example, you're a guy and you have like a bunch of bottles of vino on your desk, remove them. Like just remove them from your desk because you don't know. Maybe like the next day you will feel tired and you're gonna be sad. So okay, you know yourself. You know you're gonna probably start beating your meat. So just remove it from your eyes. So your eyes don't see those bottles of vino. You're not gonna think about it, and you might do something productive instead. Okay. So yes, set up an environment for your future self so that then it's easier to make the right decisions. And especially set up an environment when it's hard for you to make the wrong decisions. Like, make the bad habits hard for you. It's in a book, which one was it? Atomic Habits? Yeah, I think it's Atomic Habits by James Clear, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I think this is the book. He explains how you make like the bad habits that you want to stop, you make those habits hard to do. And how you do that, you change the environment. So again, coming back to the chocolate thing, like you want to stop eating sugar. Take the chocolate and like put it in the basement. So every time you want chocolate, it's not easy to get. You need to like it's extra effort you have to put to go get the chocolate. And so make the old habit, like the bad habits, harder, but make the good habits easier. So if you want to work on your project and you want to do your homework, put everything on your desk, like all the books, put it on your desk, put the pencils, like everything you need, set it up like the night before. You know, you want to do homework like in the morning, set up everything the night before so that it's easy to just wake up in the morning, and the only thing you have to do is just do the homework and do the project. You don't have to like search for pencils or searching for your books, and put your computer away. You see? But yeah, that's all for this video. I love you all, and rar.